Hey YouTube, it's Brittany and I'm back. So I am here to do a updated breastfeeding a toddler video. So if you are interested in my previous video on how I was able to produce 50 ounces of breast milk while I was nursing my daughter and pumping, I'll leave the link below, or actually I'll have a card go across the top, and the link is always below in all my videos. But yeah, so Miss is currently 17 months. She'll be 18 months December 15th, and we are still breastfeeding. So how have things changed since the last video? Since my last video, I am no longer pumping. I stopped pumping maybe actually it's been almost 6 months now. I've stopped pumping when maybe she was 13, 14 months old. I just slowly decreased the frequency in which I pumped. So at first I was pumping every 3 hours, like almost literally around the clock. And then I started spacing it out more and more to 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, and to the point where I wasn't pumping as often. I have such a fear of getting like mastitis or lumpy boobs or hard sore boobs from just doing cold turkey. So I gradually weaned myself off to reduce my milk supply. So I did that. The whole time I've still been nursing her. I actually don't nurse on demand. She stopped drinking a bottle maybe, when did she stop drinking a bottle? Where did we go? Actually around, was it her birthday? Around 1, she stopped drinking a bottle. It wasn't anything forced upon her. She only preferred one type of bottle, and I only actually had one bottle that she drank out of, and it got misplaced for a couple of days, and then she went cold turkey. So she stopped drinking a bottle, and actually she was only drinking almond milk out of a bottle. She wasn't even drinking breast milk out of a bottle. Other reason, yeah, whatever. But yeah, so she stopped taking a bottle around 12 months. I stopped pumping completely. I started gradually cutting down my pumping sessions at 12 months. And now I don't pump at all. I still nurse. I don't nurse on demand. She only gets milk really at bedtime or nap time. She'll nurse and then she'll lay down and go to sleep. And now I'm actually trying to wean her completely. And it's not as bad as I thought it would be. You can do it. So if you're looking to wean your toddler, it's definitely possible. It's not horrible. I think moms hype it up in your head much more and make it worse than what it really is. It's not that bad. Yeah, so since she goes to sleep so early, when I don't nurse her, it does take her a little longer to go to sleep, but it's still okay. So she normally can go to sleep at 7:30, and if I don't nurse her, she won't fall asleep until like 8:15 maybe. So we'll get ready for bed 7:30 and all that stuff, and usually she sleep by before 8. It only adds maybe 15-20 more minutes to the whole nighttime bedtime going to sleep routine if I don't nurse her. And now since I don't pump and I don't nurse as much, like I feel like I have such more freedom in my life. I do miss it. I am starting to miss it because I don't nurse her as much anymore. I do miss that. She's so busy and so active. I don't really hold her like that. She's not really babyish. She's very independent. She's like a grown little person. So she only wants me to pick her up if she wants me to reach something that she can't reach, or there's not a lot of cuddle time in there. So yeah, I do kind of miss the like cuddle time and everything, but I'll be all right. She'll be all right. So yeah, so we are cutting that out completely slowly. So she'll probably be fully weaned, I don't know, maybe this month coming up. So by the time she's 19 months, and it just depends on me, she'll probably be completely weaned. And now she talks and everything. So now like she'll ask for boob, and she'll come up to me and say boob and like pinch me and everything. And I'm not producing enough milk anymore, so it's really just a comfort thing. And yeah, so she really literally gets like a couple of ounces, and she's like satisfied just off of that. But yeah, so that's my update on breastfeeding. It was great while it lasted. I definitely will miss it. I thought I would never say I miss pumping. There's a fly in my room. Oh my gosh. What? We're gonna keep going. So I definitely never thought I would say I miss pumping, but I kind of miss it because it was such a major part of my life for almost a year. But I have so much more free time. Like, I can do everything. Like, everything almost gets done now that I don't pump. Because I was sitting down 5 times a day for 30 minutes. That's what? 2.5 hours, not including the time that it took for me to wash and clean and sterilize bottles. So let's say 3 hours total. So for 3 hours of my day, I was occupied, busy, not really able to do much because I was stationary because I had a pump that had to be plugged up. So now I feel like I have so much more time. I have time to record videos for you guys. So it's really, really awesome. I definitely recommend, personally, breastfeeding as long as you possibly can, because kids grow up so fast and you don't need to rush it along. So if you can, I definitely highly encourage it. And if you have any questions or need any tips, please leave them down below. I'll definitely answer anything you need to know about breastfeeding. And yeah, all right guys, love, love, love. Talk to you later. Bye.